If you were to try to guess who lives in this log cabin on the top of a mountain in North Georgia, you might suppose a sweet little old lady or gentleman. The last person you'd guess is the person you'll find. Katherine Palmer, nationally known jewelry maker, clumped up in the corner of the loft creating. While most people would prefer the conveniences of a city, Katherine has sort of staked her life on something else.
Independence, I think. I like the idea of being unique. That's why I live in the country. Privacy, freedom to do what you want, unscheduled existence, self-employed.
Like many artists, she changed horses in the middle of the stream. She started as a sculptor and ended up making jewelry.
It's left over from childhood, like from mud pies to gold.
3 cats and 2 dogs keep her company as she melts, hammers, and bends the gold and silver into jewelry you won't see in the dime store or even the big stores uptown. Her creations are as unique as Katherine. Do you ever make a piece of jewelry and when you finish it, look at it and say, good Lord, nobody in their right mind will ever wear this thing?
No, I find the weirder the piece, the quicker it sells, and something that I think is rather elegant and nice, it'll sit there and tarnish. But I think I have enough clientele that like the unusual. I mean, that's why they come to me in the first place instead of a commercial jeweler. But I have things that I just think are really strange, and they just go really fast. I can't figure it out. Public's weird. I think I've come to that conclusion.
In this almost Hollywood movie artist haven, you'd expect Ms. Palmer to surround herself with, classical music. Not so. She hasn't given up every shred of regular civilization. Soap operas keep her company at the workbench.
Yeah. Life's a lot more interesting on the soap operas. But it's just a means of keeping company, I guess. I never feel lonely up here.
How do you view the jewelry you wear? How does it make you feel? Here's Katherine's view.
Jewelry is really a totally useless item, and it should be just what makes you feel good to wear. It's like when you wear a cape and it's blowing in the wind and you feel very powerful. It's like when I wear a ring on my index finger, I feel like, off with his head. It's an emotional reaction. It's certainly not a necessity of life.
Katherine was one of the typical mountain people. Every weekend, she'd get in the old pickup truck and head to market. Well, she does that anyway, except it's not an old pickup truck. You ready to go? Up on top of the mountains, outside of Ellijay, I'm Andy Johnston.